Page 10, The War. It was war that forced Odysseus to leave his home. When Paris of Troy ran off with the king of Sparta's wife, her husband gathered an army to fetch her back, and he called on all his fellow kings to join him, including Odysseus. There was no escape. Odysseus wanted to stay on Ithaca with his wife Penelope and their baby son Telemachus, but the other kings needed his quick wits and his cunning. When he didn't come, they went to Ithaca to find him. "Sparta is your ally," they said. "You swore to fight side by side with the Spartans, and that means helping to fetch Helen back from Troy." It was true. All the Greek kings had promised to help one another. With a heavy heart, Odysseus called his soldiers together and prepared a fleet of ships. The night before they left, he talked to Penelope, his wife. "This will be a fierce and bitter war," he said. "If I die, you are in charge of Ithaca, but only while Telemachus grows up. When he's a man, he'll take over, and you must get out of his way. Choose another husband for yourself and go to live with him." "I don't want any husband except you," Penelope said with tears in her eyes. "That's how it must be," Odysseus insisted. "Promise to do what I ask." Still with tears in her eyes, Penelope promised. "But you will come back," she said fiercely. "I know you will." "That depends on the gods," Odysseus said. He kissed her goodbye and hugged Telemachus. Then he went down to the long ships in the harbor, and he and his men set sail over the wine-dark sea. For 9 long, blood-stained years, the Greek army besieged the golden city of Troy, battering at its walls in vain, while the gods watched from their home on high Olympus. For 9 lonely years, Penelope stayed in Ithaca, taking care of the kingdom and waiting for the war to finish. As Telemachus grew tall and strong, she told him about his father, Odysseus, the cleverest king in Greece. "When the war ends," she said, "he will come back to us." In the 10th year of fighting, the Greeks tricked their way into Troy. The war ended in a storm of blood and fire, and the golden city of Troy was burned to ruins. One by one, the kings of Greece trailed home across the sea. Except Odysseus. Where was he? No one knew, except the gods, gazing down from high Olympus. Zeus, the father of gods and men, Athene, the goddess of wisdom, Hermes, the giant killer and messenger of the gods, and Poseidon, the dark earth-shaker god who controlled the ocean. Only they saw the whole long story as it unfolded.